In this video I'll be comparing the BLOOMNOVA to the strongest punch potato. Just before the video starts, make sure to subscribe. We're on our way to 75,000 subscribers. Now let's hop into an endless game. Which map should we choose? Probably Enchanted Garden. I haven't tried that before, so it could be a very good map. And honestly, I'm pretty excited. Let's see who comes out on top. I'll be starting with the Electric Beetroot. It is the best early game unit for the Enchanted Forest Endless from what I've heard. Not gonna lie, the Electric Beetroot is still one of the best units in the game after such a long time. It is a really good starter unit. You'll need it in many scenarios unless you have patience to do the lawnmower strategy. I'm just gonna max both of the Electric Beetroots out and then I'll place down the BLOOMNOVA. I'll start with the BLOOMNOVA first. Last video I treated the BLOOMNOVA like it was rubbish, but it really was. Compared with the Flora Overseer, it was really bad. But you guys told me that I placed it wrong and stuff like that, so I'll do it again, but this time with the strongest punch potato. And honestly, I think the BLOOMNOVA don't stand a chance. It doesn't stand a chance, mate. It has such a small range that it's very disadvantageous. It only has around half the range of the strongest punch potato at the max level. And in its initial level, it also has a very small range. It's more like a melee unit, but melee units aren't that good in this game, to be honest. And looking at the placement cost, the BLOOMNOVA is similar to that of the strongest punch potato, and we're already leaking the Scorpion King boss. I have to move the BLOOMNOVAs. Oh man, this is very terrible for the BLOOMNOVA already. And we lost the game. That is quite unfortunate. Well, the BLOOMNOVA is really bad. The initial placement cost is not good for its DPS, and the level 1 upgrade is way too expensive. Perhaps I'll do an endless run with the strongest punch potato now. Let's see if it can make it further compared to the BLOOMNOVA, but I've leaked one of the enemies over here. Doesn't matter much. And honestly, the range really sucks for the BLOOMNOVA. It has similar DPS compared with the strongest punch potato at the initial level, and honestly it is quite underwhelming. I am expecting the strongest punch potato to get a lot further compared to the BLOOMNOVA. I'm not sure why I'm keep on leaking many enemies over here, but we should be fine. And I'll place the strongest punch potato after I maxed out both of the Electric Beetroots over here. And the range issue of the BLOOMNOVA just makes the unit not worth it at all. It's just my opinion, but I do think range matters a lot in the game, especially for meta units. The BLOOMNOVA does have a very high DPS at its maximum level, but the range is just not good at all. And I'll place down strongest punch potato over here, and we should be good to go. It is a really good unit. And I'll place the strongest punch potato over here as well. I think we should be able to kill the Scorpion King boss, and there we go. See, the strongest punch potato is way better, and this time I placed the BLOOMNOVA at the exact correct spot, and I also tried to place one at the back to save the game, but look, the BLOOMNOVA just doesn't work. I mean, by looking at the stats only, you can also tell that the BLOOMNOVA is less strong compared to the potato, but I'm not the stats guy. I really want to experiment both of the units, but look, hey look, the strongest punch potato is winning by a very large margin, and we've got a max level strongest punch potato already. The only advantage of the BLOOMNOVA over the strongest punch potato is that it can place down 4 BLOOMNOVAs, but you can only place down 3 potatoes. But that doesn't make much of a difference. Who will need to place down one more trash unit anyway? It is definitely very underwhelming. You guys taught me to rerun the test. Here I am. Still, look who lost. For like 150,000 seeds, this is absolutely ludicrous. And I don't see the strongest punch potato losing anytime soon in this game. Our defense is really strong right now. Just look when I upgrade the BLOOMNOVA to max level over here. Just 1 second, I'll need some money. We're just flying through waves with the strongest punch potato. And here I go, I maxed out the BLOOMNOVA over here on the side. You can just tell by the difference that the range is really small for the BLOOMNOVA. It's barely half of that of the strongest punch potato. It has 24 range, whilst the strongest punch potato has like 40. That is a really big difference. The AoE range isn't that much of a difference as well. The BLOOMNOVA has the AoE range of 10 and the strongest punch potato has 8. And I think wave 50 is going to be our next challenge. But I think the strongest punch potato can handle that very easily. I don't see us losing at all until wave 100. Here comes another Scorpion King boss. We should be able to handle it pretty easily. And there we go, we killed the Scorpion King boss. And the crowd control is completely insane. A few of the comments said that the total DPS of the BLOOMNOVA is higher than that of the strongest punch potato. I mean, the range has been compensated in some sort, but not good enough. The DPS is not good enough to compensate for the range. I don't think any user would like to micro units all across the map because of the small range of a unit. And for all of the people out there holding bulks amount of BLOOMNOVAs, I'm sorry for writing this unit off, but I really just dislike it. It's my opinions. Actually, whether a unit is good or bad doesn't affect the value a lot, so I'd say don't worry about its value, it'll stay there. The outcome is pretty much expected already, but you guys just taught me to compare them. And well, here I am, and look who is destroying the BLOOMNOVA. And talking about small range, I don't think any recent unit has a range as small as the BLOOMNOVA. I think all of the exclusive and limiteds that they launch have some pretty decent range. The Fault Shade, the Ooga Booga, the Carrot or whatever, they all have some pretty insane range. And the BLOOMNOVA is the first of its kind with such a small range but pretty high DPS. I don't know, perhaps it is good for other maps, not for Endless. Who knows, I'm judging by Endless only. And it is rubbish in Endless, so I rated it as rubbish. Don't be mad at me though. I'll perhaps try comparing it with different stuff and different methods perhaps later. And the strongest punch potato just used its ability and nearly died. But the one punch ability saved us over there if you saw it. I have used the BLOOMNOVA before as well. I think it is pretty decent for crowd control, but for bosses I would pick other units instead really. But hey, look at the bright side, the BLOOMNOVA did make it past wave 20 in Endless, so it is a decent unit compared to like rare units and those legendary and mythic units. So it's worth it to some extent, especially for new players who are trying to grind easy or medium mode. BLOOMNOVA probably suits the best, really cheap in value, like with a Reflecia or an Ooga Booga I think. But why trade for it when you have the Reflecia or the Ooga Booga? It's honestly very disappointing. And if you look very closely, it's mostly one strongest punch potato attacking at a time only. Like the other two are just standing still. And our next challenge should be wave 100. And perhaps I'll wait that out. Perhaps I'll sell this electric beetroot as well. Don't know if the electric beetroots make a difference. Probably not. The enemies have quite some high HP now. And already the strongest punch potato is doing 4 times better than the BLOOMNOVA. Here comes another Scorpion King boss. Let's see if the strongest punch potato can handle that properly. And I don't think so, we're going to lose on this wave probably. But hey, we made it past wave 100 with the strongest punch potato only. And I doubt if the BLOOMNOVA can match that, even if I place down like 10 of them. But hey, there we go. And subscribe.